Steph Curry has always been known for his calm leadership, his incredible shooting, and his ability to bring people together, but this week, just days before the start of the new NBA season, something unexpected has shaken the Golden State Warriors family. A major update has just surfaced about Kevon Looney, the reliable center who's been a pillar of the Warriors' success over the past few seasons. And this time, it's not just another training camp story. It's personal, emotional, and directly involves Steph Curry himself. Let's start with what we know. Reports started coming out from the Warriors' training facility in San Francisco earlier this week, suggesting that Kevon Looney was not participating in full team drills. At first, fans thought it might be just rest or a minor tweak. After all, Looney has played through pain before. Remember those playoff runs where he pushed through rib injuries and shoulder pain just to be on the floor? He's the kind of guy who never complains, who just shows up and does the dirty work every night. But this time, sources close to the team revealed something deeper. Looney has been dealing with a lingering issue that started late last season and has quietly worsened over the summer. The team hasn't officially released the full details, but insiders say it's related to his lower body, possibly a recurring hip and hamstring problem that's been slowing him down. The Warriors' medical staff decided to hold him back from full participation to avoid a serious setback before the season opener. And here's where Steph Curry comes in. Instead of letting rumors spread or fans panic, Curry decided to speak out, not through a press conference, not through a PR statement, but in his own personal way. During a post-practice interview, Curry made a heartfelt statement that immediately went viral across social media. He said, "Looney's more than just a teammate. He's one of the main reasons we've been able to compete every single night. Whatever he's going through, we've got his back on and off the court." Those words hit fans deeply, because anyone who follows the Warriors knows how much Looney means to this team. He doesn't grab headlines like Curry or Draymond, he doesn't make highlight reels every night, but he's the anchor, the guy who sets screens, battles for rebounds, and keeps the team's rhythm stable. But Curry didn't stop there. Just hours after that interview, he announced something that no one saw coming: a special off-court development that's now being called one of the most inspiring moves of his career. According to multiple reports, Steph Curry has personally launched a new player health and wellness initiative within the Warriors organization, designed to give veteran players like Looney more support beyond standard rehab and conditioning. It's said to include new partnerships with medical experts, mental health coaches, and even former players who've faced long recovery battles. And here's the emotional part: sources say Curry started this program because of what Looney has been going through. Curry reportedly met privately with Looney a few weeks ago, after noticing how frustrated his teammate was with his body not cooperating the way it used to. Looney has been one of the most consistent players in the NBA in terms of availability, but behind the scenes, that durability came with a lot of pain. In the 2022-2023 season alone, Looney played in all 82 games, despite dealing with multiple strains and soreness that most players would have sat out for. Curry wanted to change that narrative, not just for Looney, but for all players who silently struggle through injuries. During his announcement, Curry said, "We talk about recovery and rest all the time, but we rarely talk about what it really takes to stay healthy mentally, emotionally, and physically. Looney represents everything about what being a Warrior means. This program is for guys like him." Now, fans are calling this a captain's move, praising Curry for stepping beyond his role as a player and acting like a true leader of the franchise. The program, according to team insiders, will kick off immediately, and Looney will reportedly be one of the first players to benefit from it. Meanwhile, Looney himself broke his silence in a brief interview after practice. He didn't go into specifics about his injury, but he smiled and said, "I'm feeling good. Just taking it one day at a time. Steph's been in my corner from day one, that's my brother. I'll be ready when it matters." That short statement gave fans some relief, but also confirmed what many had been guessing, that he's not 100% yet. The Warriors have a delicate balance to manage here. With the season about to start, they can't afford to lose Looney for an extended period, especially since their frontcourt depth has been under question since the offseason. With Draymond Green still working back from his own ankle injury, and the team relying on younger bigs like Tracy Jackson-Davis, the Warriors need Looney's veteran presence and rebounding more than ever. Last season, he was one of the top offensive rebounders in the entire NBA, and his chemistry with Curry on pick-and-roll plays was critical to the team's success. That's why this update and Curry's off-court initiative feels so important. It's not just about an injury report, it's about culture, leadership, and long-term sustainability. Warriors insiders also revealed that Curry has been taking an even more hands-on approach this offseason, especially after what happened last year, a season full of ups and downs, locker room tension, and injuries that derailed their playoff hopes. Curry wants to make sure that this season starts differently. And by showing this kind of support for Looney, he's sending a message to the entire team: the Warriors are a family first, business second. What's even more touching is how other players responded. Jonathan Kuminga, who's been working closely with Looney in training, said, "Looney's like the big brother I never had. He helps me stay grounded. Seeing Steph do this for him, that's love, man. That's what makes this team special." Even new additions to the roster were moved by it. One source mentioned that during a team meeting, Curry personally talked about the importance of unity and looking after each other beyond the court. He reminded the team that every championship they've ever won started with trust, and that Looney has always embodied that spirit. Now, fans are eagerly waiting for updates on when Looney will be back in full action. The team hasn't given a specific timeline, but the early expectation is that he'll be eased back into game shape through preseason and might be limited in minutes at the start of the regular season. The priority is clear: no rushing, no risks. Meanwhile, Warriors coach Steve Kerr also weighed in during a press conference, saying, "Looney is the heartbeat of our team. We're going to be smart with him. He's been a Warrior in every sense of the word, but we want him healthy when it really counts." This situation also highlights something deeper: the bond between Curry and Looney that's grown stronger over the years. They've shared countless battles together, from championship highs to injury lows. And now, as the Warriors try to mount one more championship run, that relationship could be the emotional anchor holding the team together. NBA analysts are already talking about this story as one of the most human and genuine moments we've seen in sports this year. In a league often dominated by trade rumors, contracts, and drama, this story reminds fans what it's all about: loyalty, friendship, and leadership. Curry's move to start a player wellness program is already being compared to LeBron James more than an athlete movement, showing that the modern NBA star is no longer just a scorer or a face of a franchise. They're culture builders, mentors, and voices for positive change. As for Looney, fans all over social media are flooding his accounts with messages of love and support. The hashtag #GetWellLooney has been trending among Warriors fans, with people posting highlights, artwork, and emotional messages thanking him for his toughness and consistency. There's a sense that this setback might actually bring the Warriors closer together, that maybe this is the kind of emotional spark they needed before the season begins. After all, Curry has seen it all. He knows that a team's strength doesn't just come from the box score, it comes from how much players care about each other when the lights are off and the cameras aren't rolling. So, as the Warriors prepare for opening night, the spotlight might not just be on how they perform on the court, but on how they stand together behind the scenes. Curry's leadership, Looney's quiet resilience, and the team's unity could be the foundation for something powerful this year. And if Looney does return to full health, which everyone is hoping for, you can bet he'll come back with that same quiet fire he's always had, ready to battle for rebounds, set screens for Curry, and do the little things that win championships. In the end, this isn't just an injury update, it's a reminder of what makes the Warriors so different from every other team. They don't just play together. They believe in each other. And with Steph Curry leading that belief, there's no doubt that when Looney steps back on the floor, the entire Chase Center will erupt, not just for a player's return, but for the spirit of the team that never gives up on its own. Because that's what being a Warrior truly means.